Thaipusam is a public holiday in Malaysia, Mauritius, and Sri Lanka. Many celebrate it in Singapore, but it's not officially recognized as a public holiday. So why? To understand this, we first have to look at how our holidays work. So in Singapore, we have 11 public holidays, a pretty average number on par with other countries in the world like Canada and France. Here's how it works. 3 of the days are secular holidays. That's National Day, Labor Day, and New Year's Day. Each major race and religion in Singapore is then allowed 2 holidays. So the major races are Chinese, Malay, and Indian. The Chinese are given 2 days for Chinese New Year. Malays, which are predominantly Muslim, are given Hari Raya Puasa and Hari Raya Haji. Christians are given Christmas Day and Good Friday. Indians, of which more than half are Hindus, are given Deepavali and Vesak Day. But Vesak Day is a Buddhist holiday. It commemorates the birth, enlightenment, and death of Buddha. Heck, it's also known as Buddha Day. Sure, some Hindus do celebrate it, but it's a tiny number of Hindus in Singapore who actually do so. This leads many to believe that the government made a mistake, whether intentional or not, by giving Indians Vesak Day instead of Thaipusam. Some people feel that this mistake should be corrected, and one of those people is a lady by the name of Sangeeta Thanapal. She started a petition in 2015 to make Thaipusam a holiday. The petition is now closed, but it gathered over 22,000 supporters. It got the attention of the Ministry of Manpower, but they responded with a no. In the article they wrote, which was published in the Today paper, they explained that if they made Thaipusam a holiday, then other communities in Singapore would also ask that their festivals and celebrations be made into public holidays, and that the balancing of each community's wishes would be difficult. They also explained the whole background of how the public holidays were picked. And their explanation comes contrary to how we have understood public holidays in Singapore work. This is what they said. Prior to 1968, Thaipusam was an official public holiday in Singapore. But when the British colonial troops withdrew from Singapore, the need to compete in a global market pushed the government to give up some public holidays and discuss with their leaders which holidays to drop. The Muslims decided to give up Prophet Muhammad's birthday and an extra day for Hari Raya Puasa. The Christians chose to forego the Saturday after Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter Monday. Hindus had to make a choice between Thaipusam and Deepavali, and as we know, they decided to keep the latter. Meanwhile, Buddhists were allowed to keep Vesak Day as it was their only public holiday. So according to the government, our initial understanding of how holidays in Singapore are assigned is completely wrong. Holidays are based on religion. But Chinese New Year is a Chinese holiday, and being Chinese is a race, not a religion. But let's ignore that for a second and use this logic of assigning holidays based on religion. Now, there isn't much data from the 1960s, but Buddhism has been the largest religion in Singapore since the 80s. So even if you were to assign holidays solely based on the size of the religion, Buddhism would deserve 2 days. So it makes much more sense that holidays are assigned by race and not religion, with the exception of Christian holidays. So if it is by race, then Indians, which are again predominantly Hindus, should get Deepavali and Thaipusam as their 2 public holidays. The question we're left with now is, why did Hindus only get 1 day in the first place? Well, the answer is, I don't know. There isn't much else I could find on this issue, but I think it's something we need to address and talk about if we want to improve as a society that accepts all races and religions. Sorry this video is pretty short. I actually wanted to go into why music is banned during Thaipusam processions, but I didn't really have time. So you can look out for that.